It is goofy. Nah, it's gonna buffer forever. Let me turn this audio. You know I'm just getting here. You know I'm just getting here. Regular day though.
Haven't been wanting to go back and forth with a nigga who's not gonna fight me, bro. We're local. Not only we're local, our hoods is allies. We're considered to be homies. But you won't pull up, you catch my face. You was so scared you didn't even defend yourself or defend your honor. You ran in a weed shop, then called the police.
This is
Ain't none of this lies. I don't be.
this is old content. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. What he making seem like is new content today, we all knew a year ago. This is the cold part about it. This is very 14-month-old content. Is his new the content is as old as me being on the internet. For sure. What Face is talking about is what I did by saying what I said about Munchie and Bosco, and it messed up all the kicking cat being bull. So then this when everybody was, Reggie White told me this, Whack 100 was chiming in on it, putting the paperwork, talking about Snoopy Blue. It was Jackie, little Nina Boy stuff came out with Jackie, little Jackie Low. Like when I came and I said what I said on Spider Low, it messed up kicking cat being bull, and it was no longer. Them days was over with. So this content that he run into y'all, like was just like new, like this ain't new, y'all. This is at least 14 months old worth of content that had nothing to do with him, and he wasn't even in the limelight of the internet yet. Fold Extra just had came to the internet. Baby B Braids just had came to the internet. I had came like a month or two after them. That's how I know this is 14 months because I only been on the internet 14 months. I'm the reason why it ain't no more kicking cat being booed. And after that happened, the whole internet was getting free content because I broke up a whole show. I said what I said about Munchie. I said what I said about Bosco, and it just took legs. So we're gonna run it back some. But yeah, it just took legs, and Spody Face just bringing it. He just getting old money.
Because you a buster. I haven't been wanting to go back and forth with a nigga who's not gonna fight me, bro. We're local. Not only we're local, our
What's
hoods
the
is
deal? What's the deal?
but you won't pull up, you catch my face. Why? Because you're scary and you're a buster. You're a rat. Baskets.
Now, tell me this. If he say Spiderloak is a rat, right? When you get into, tell me this story that he finna tell right now. If this is rat, you just let me know. He calling him a rat. What he sound like? What's the deal?
And you turned around and made a police report. This is a fact. You were so scared.
Now you just said Spiderloak is a rat. You said Spiderloak is a rat, but you just told a story about what happened to him and how he got supposedly you getting into it, but you just called. Let's go rewind. You said Spiderloak is a rat, but for all the people that didn't know this 14 months ago, you bringing it back up. Why? To further the issue, like, oh, you describing what he had on him, and you finna watch this story. This ain't nigga. If you calling him a rat, what do you think you doing right now, Spody Face? What do you think you doing?
In Compton, and you turned around and made a police report. This is a fact.
What's the
You were so
deal?
scared you didn't even defend yourself or defend your honor. You ran in a weed shop, then called the
Hit
police.
that like button, y'all.
This is a fact. Ain't none of this lies. I don't be making up nothing. This public records. Talk about how niggas firebombed your house, and he
It's
know
his telling. It's his telling.
did anything to him.
And how come it took you all this time on the internet just to tell us about Spiderlow, which some of us already knew. Like I said, I came to the internet, and this is when Spiderlow business came out. I am so much intertwined. I'm 14 months ago saying I know this is 14 months old content. Whack, Reggie White, Spiderlow, Munchie was going back and forth with Spiderlow. Spiderlow was going back and forth with Bosco. I was going back and forth with Bosco. They put me on a Nina Boy show. Then I went back and forth with Bosco on a Nina Boy show, and then it just ping pong, and they never been right. There was never another episode. This is what he's doing, bringing this all back up. Like a lot of us didn't know. We know this already. It's just it's ridiculous how it just I don't know. These dudes foul, but it's telling.
There
This is
in a
telling.
black box when you was telling me who firebombed your house, that you was asking me, could you hold something for protection because you got your 21-year-old daughter up in there.
Why you telling? Why are you telling? This is telling, brother. You said he was scared for his life. You talking about he needed a blower because he didn't have one. What else you finna tell on this man? You didn't already told the most already, gang. Like what is it? What else is there? Come on, man.
And you were afraid for your life. Put that on East Coast crib that you didn't ask me for nothing to protect yourself because you was afraid that niggas was gonna come back. This came out your mouth. Everybody know I live, bro. I've been living here for years. You was in that house scared to death. The original black box.
Mm-hmm. I think that was I think that was his daddy house.
In fact, so for you to sit up on here and say, keep running the narrative, oh, Spotty Face got DP'd and he ball up, it's crazy to me because you won't even go to your hood. You can't even go to your hood. And then when you go to your hood, you're going around niggas that come on really ain't even gang like that. Let's keep it a buck. Why you haven't put up to none of your issues?
Ain't he
Nigga
like
ran you out of Crip Jackie film.
ain't he like 50? Why would he go to a hood like
How you go?
he like 60 years old? You acting like
And
he
get
gotta
ran out
pull
of her
up.
funeral.
Yeah, I remember. Like if you do your research on my mama, I'm telling you, this is what he's talking about. For this is the in between. This is how I know because this is how I got my internet up. When everybody was beefing, my daughter was telling me like, "What's going on?" She said, "Hey, Spiderlow uploading. He going to that Jackie O where Jackie O daughter said on the internet that Nina Boy had did something with her, like she drunk something when she was with him, and she just woke up after whoopty whoopty whoop. She didn't know what happened, and she came on Spiderloak and said this out her own lips. This ain't alleged. She said it, so she said it on the internet. Next thing you know, Nina Boy ended up getting beat up from Bosco, you know, the little squabble. And then yeah, Spiderloak name was in everything. They try to put it in Backdoor with Reggie White trying to get information about Snoopy Blue and trying to like smut him so the homie like you know what I mean because Snoopy Blue I guess was a better rapper. It was on some petty girly stuff like it was and then Munchie B chimed in on it because I guess since I said the peanut butter stuff, Munchie B was mad at Spiderloaf for putting me on the platform to say that, to talk about him and Bosco. But Spiderloaf was trying to tell them he say that. But me and Spiderloaf had a conversation before I even went live because he had to call in like 600. And then I called in. He was like, wait, 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 wait. And then he ended the live. And then he got my number. And then he called me back. And then he said, yeah, 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 we finna chop it up. And then shit, we finna go on the black box. Woo, woo, woo. So I told about Munchie and I told about Bosco. And he was laughing because I knew real names. He knew I wasn't no internet dude. So Spider Low was like, all right, we gonna go back on the black box and we gonna do this my show. So then when I said what I knew about Munchie B, what about he said, this blood just might have started a gang war. That nigga got like 27K views. Everybody was like, damn, Spider Logan ain't never had this many views. It was me. So then the next thing you know, this nigga Nina Boy hitting me up in the DM on Instagram. Next thing you know, sweetie. That nigga, when Luke Cannon got my number, it was over with. I was looking through my phone on the dead homies I got whack 100 number. Dead homies I do. I was looking through my phone yesterday, just scrolling, like you know how you looking for some stuff, and I couldn't find this number that I knew I had. So I'm just scrolling, right? Doing my little Jeff, just scrolling. And I just scroll. I see whack 100. Yep, it started with a 213. Dead homies whack 100 number start with a 213. Yep. But this dude right here, this is recycled content for 14 months ago. So if you knew this 14 months ago, why are you just bringing this to the internet now? Oh, you said they saying your name too much. When you didn't have all these subscribers and they were saying your name, you had nothing to say about it because you know when he was saying your name, when you went up there and pressed brick, baby, when DW Flame was talking about that, pass me that nap, and then the Peacemaker Spody Face came up there with 4 extra. Yeah, the Peacemaker came up there trying to beat up Brick Baby. This is a fact. This is documented. You can't tell when it's uploaded, nigga. So then Adam 22 out of his old cucumber suckers said, "Yeah, man, Brick Baby was in there, but he was doing a show at woo, this is that did 4 extra was saying, yeah, we want to be part of the show. Yeah, just let us in. Yeah, we just want to talk to the homie real quick." And he said, "No, I can't let you in. Brick Baby didn't approve, and blah, 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 blah." And that's when they tried to say, "Oh, Brick Baby a buster." And then that's when Brick Baby said, "Y'all be Kill Squad. I got Kill Squad." That's when he had Barry Gordy coming up to work with him all the time. That was the one that was on the couch, the one that was in Long Beach talking about I'm homeless and washing clothes in the laundry place. And then Slim picked that nigga up and left some in the garage where they had some sheets up, the partial like a big old curtain. And then Barry Gordy was a young Barry Gordy was a YouTuber for 2 weeks. Yeah, I remember. Then they all went to jail. So then when everybody went to jail, Compton Rick Rock blew up, Poetic Taco blew up, a podcaster that did content when all them big U's went to jail. I didn't even have 500 subscribers yet, so I couldn't eat with everybody else. Everybody was eating. Now, since they ain't really got no real like personality on the internet, they lose everything. So yeah, all right. Let me bounce back in. All right, I bounce back. It should do a little justice. But yeah, I told you I'm in the hills, so the hills have eyes. But yeah, so what I was saying, so yeah, so when all that was happening, everybody business was known to the world. It wasn't no faking, it wasn't no nothing. And then Reggie White, he wasn't so sickly looking. Yeah, he wasn't so like right now, Reggie White skinnier. 14 months ago, Reggie White was way fluffy. He looked more healthy. He was talking more. They topics was more Suge Knight and stuff like that. But then when they asked him anything about Spider Loc, and it was whack 100 beef with Spider Loc. Spider Loc was going back and forth with Reggie White. That's when you had Active Chucks beefing with whack 100. This is all 14 months ago. This is when this is when active Chuck Deuce Sims was telling the whole world, "This is CS2 back." He was running marathons on Whack 100. On my mama, Deuce Sims don't be running marathons on Whack 100 like he used to. He was eating off that dude. But this is a fact. So the funny part is, like I said, this is 14 months ago content. And if you knew this about the whole time, why you just bringing it out now? If you knew this the whole time, why you go to this hood like, oh man, we gotta get down because you did this, woo, this, and that. What do you do? Waited? You waited till your numbers got up. You sat back and waited, just like you and Aunt Head. Y'all try to act like No Jumper didn't get y'all numbers up. No Jumper gave Aunt Hefe and Spider Low. I mean well Spider Low too, but Spody Face they numbers that they have today. Like I said, for Spody Face to be on there so long and you barely passing me by like 100 to 150 subscribers, that's sad, my boy. That let you know how much content you got. Bro, most of the time when Spody Face be up there at No Jumper, he be having his hands between his legs. Whole time. hands between his legs. The whole time he on no jumper. He just hand between his legs, hand between his legs. Like that's what Spody Face do. He don't really talk about nothing. And then if Hefty trash bags too lit off that lean, he gonna be slumped over. Like and Hefe can't pay attention too long when he off that ish, you know? Facts.
How you get ran out of the homegirl funeral though? Talk about that. How niggas booted you in the ass and ran you out of Crip Jackie funeral. Told you couldn't be there, but you Mr. EC though. Telling people how your homies own you right now for getting a nigga from Great Name tatted on you.
That's vicious.
The nigga from Great tatted on you though.
That's weird. That's weird. I can't explain that.
Nigga from Great Name tatted on you. Rest in peace to Buddy, man.
Yeah, I can't save you, Spider, on that. I ain't heard that. That's weird. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe.
On with the grape sheets, whether it's a ceasefire right now or whatever the case is, you know your homies feel a certain type of way about that, and they've been on you about that. How you from East Coast Crip and got a nigga from Great tatted on you?
Yeah, he weird for that. On my mama. If that ain't your relative, you weird.
You the same nigga that was hating on my nigga Snoopy Blue.
See, I told you.
That's why niggas looked you out the first time.
This is 14 months old, and he bringing it back like it just came here last week.
Only thing that you say, only thing you can say about me is you think that I got DP and supposedly I balled up. You still ain't went back to your hood for no issues. You still running from issues right now. You're a weirdo. And you scary.
Mr. Peacemaker.
When I was pressing you, nigga, you was scared. Nigga, on the dead homies, nigga, I'll get Big Scrap on the phone right now. Dead homies.
Yeah,
you
bro.
Can't work with Cub.
How you gonna put your homies out there?
Don't want to work like that. What type of nigga is you, bro? Trying to mess up that? You went to the nigga who was employing us and told him, no, I can't mess with him.
This nigga weird for this.
Do an interview right now with Big Scrap from PC93 TV. This is a fact.
This is ugly.
You a weirdo and you a buster, nigga.
See?
You got beat up in a whole nother nigga project. You ain't got no hand. That's why you don't want to fight, because you can't fight.
This is not good.
You had one hit from G-Unit. One hit.
Y'all all from LA.
So 50 to 1.
So it's like y'all down the street from each other. It's like 10-minute, 15-minute drive. Not even that. If you take a street.
And you start hating on Snoopy Blue because everybody said he was harder. You was the nigga that signed the G-Unit, and Snoopy came out, and everybody liked your Snoopy Blue music better than yours. Your music was trash.
Yeah, I don't even know. I never heard Snoopy Blue.
So you start hating on the game and all that other stuff. Come on, bro. You're a weirdo.
There you go, throwing in names.
You can't fight. You don't want to fight. You're a weirdo.
There you go, throwing in names.
You literally know the nigga who firebombed your house, dog. And you cool with him.
This is telling.
You cool with it. So all that rah-rah stuff, all that rah-rah talk, I don't want to hear none of that.
What else would you like to tell us?
The nigga pictures every time he posts something just because he did some gangster stuff and you know he did it.
Look, mind you, he just took over for where all them people that caught that Rico case with just blabbing their mouth on the internet. Everybody from No Jumper that is on No Jumper, you are under full investigation. Feds for sure is watching you, brother. This is a fact. So if you think the feds ain't watching you and every word you said and every place you say you are right now, ain't you still on parole? I forgot, it's the feds. They want to catch you dead bang. Yeah, Hebrew, like what he said, Christian 7 day Adventist, he was a Hebrew Muslim slave, whatever he supposed to be, and doing the most banging. Mind you, last week, he was on Jalik. Last month, he was on DC Baby Draco. Him and Hefty Trash Bags, the Peacemakers.
Let's talk about that. You messy, bro. And all you do is start controversy, bro. And you a backbiter, bro. That's all you do. You talk and gossip like a woman, bro. That's all you do. And you're not even no nigga like that. I'm in the 9-7.
You just said yesterday that Baby Braves wasn't no nigga like that. So now you just moving. So you said Braves ain't no nigga like that. You said C Star ain't no nigga like that, and now you say Spider-Lo. So now all these people in two, you got 3 people in 2 days. I think he's going to some kind of depression. Like I don't think his psyche is really psycheing right now. You know what I mean? I think he going through some issues because it was just Jalik, and then it was DC Baby Draco. Like y'all really y'all do it up on this internet, man. It don't nobody crashing, and then, like I said on Anhefe Live, man. Once I seen this live last night, I didn't look at it. I just seen like he was smiling, scrolling. He was like this. Some stuff getting cooked up in Los Angeles. Like he was smiling so hard, like, bro, ain't you the peacemaker? Why you so happy about all this beef? Don't make sense, bro.
These coaches right now, comfortable. They're my niggas. My niggas. You go to the East Coasters. You can't come to the phone. I can go to the East Coasters. You can't come to the 40s. What did I tell you?
You talking?
Stop to all my real ECs, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. ECFC. You dude, he's a clown.
Mm.
You got a nigga for Grape Street. You got the whole grapevine tater on your arm.
Spider-Lo homies.
Don't stop see Sparkle. That shit crazy to me. You
Spider-Lo
give it to
homies
it to
ain't gonna
old
like
homies
this.
because you pee riding over there.
Yeah, his homies ain't gonna like this. Sporty face better not.
Can I get a sparkle?
Then you say
Pull up the pops off. Or you come to the 40s. Can you come to 40s? Can I get a sparkle? Talk about that. I don't want to talk about nothing else. We local, bro. We both in the LA area, bro. Can I pull up and get a squabble? I will come to you. I will come to the 9-7 East Coasters by myself.
Didn't this man say yesterday that he be over there in the lanes when he was calling out Braves? He said, "Man, I got some relatives from lanes, and you know some of them my blood relatives, and I be in the lanes." Woo woo woo. So you told him you be in the lanes. Now you tell him you in the 9-7s. So now you just hang out, boy, huh? You know how you doing what them YNs do that be crashing out. He doing it. He doing the same thing that the YNs do when they upload everything that they gotta just think on their mind. No, this is what I'm saying. He waited for this time. Now you say I'm doing the same thing. I never hung out with Bosco. I never hung out with Munchie. I never hung out with these dudes after this and knew they shame. You can't say I'm the same. I said it from the jump. So you can't hit me with, oh, now he clout chasing. I'm the reason why there's no more kicking cat being boo because what I said the first day. That's what made me different, goofy. I didn't come in patty caking with these dudes acting like it wasn't what it was. I said it from the jump. That's the difference between a main line and a 50-50 yard. I said it from the dribble. These niggas was hiding sins for 14 plus months, brother, Mr. Gang member. Since you know so much and you got the typey chatty fingers, yeah, let's get down to it. I said it from the jump, and that's when I blew up on the internet. The first day, didn't know no jumper, nothing. The first day I got it jumping. And I ain't never went back on my words. This nigga was hanging with him, Patty with him, shows and everything. And then ever since you get your numbers up, now you just want see, like I said, yesterday he was in the lanes. Today he in the 9-7s. You know, you can't just be bouncing around hoods. And I know you don't wear that hat everywhere. I know you flip that hat around when you drive around LA. So don't play with me. When he goes live, he put it on forward. Look, you know what the Florences over there would think he right there with that hat on with the F playing with him. It might be a ceasefire with the East Coasters, but that don't mean somebody still won't do it. Ceasefire just mean it's just known to be that. People then started ceasefires right back up like the truce in the nine deuce. The hell you talking about? Oh, it's a truce fire, a ceasefire. It ain't gonna get no firing no more. No, you would be the reason. They would walk by you like, man, he ain't from the hood. Boom. But he going through the lane. He in the lanes. I'll be with your homie Braves. And then the next thing, now I'm over here in your hood. You taunting niggas. And you won't no jumper like you don't know the police is watching you. Everybody that get on that platform, the police is like this with binoculars in your social media, in your face, everything you got. Plus, when you drive off, how you think they pulled up on Brick Baby and Loose Cannon when they left the show and caught them with the blickies they had on and at the show? Goofy. Everybody that goes on no jumper, they watching everything. They know how much gas you put in your car. They Bro, do the wrong thing. I bet you your phone be tapped, but these is lower level workers. They going for 200 and 200, 250 a show. And let Flakko said some of them go there for a pack of za and $50. That's documented. Poetic Flakko said too. And he know better because every time they mention Poetic Flakko, they don't distance themselves. They say ex no jumper host, Poetic Flakko. That's his introduction, little brothers. I bit on here 14 months. I got almost 8,000 subscribers. I ain't never went to no jumper. I ain't never sat on nobody's seat to do nothing but say what I'm saying right here. I know what's going on. Once I seen no jumper the first time, and the white boy asked them risky questions that he shouldn't even be asking, how you gonna ask him questions you don't know nothing about nothing nowhere? You don't know nothing about the streets or nothing, and then y'all take him there like, look at where we be. You could put a face to where the last homie got blasted. Let's come around the corner, show you where the other homie got hit up. Yeah, rest in peace. His candles are still here. Rest in peace, Catholic, Seventh Day Adventist Church, Church of Latter Day Saints. The Spody face gonna pray for us. Type ish. Come on, bruh. Get y'all life together. This stuff is not it. He he slide so many hoods. He might as well be a wine from. He might as well be Bloodhound Lil Jeff. Every day you see him, he in a whole nother hood talking about a whole nother nigga and how he be in your hood with your homies and you ain't like that. Excuse me, sir. You know some people got relatives from their hood, sir. Excuse me, sir. Some people really got day ones where they'll crash you and be like on East Coast crib, cuz on Lane, right? Everybody from Lanes ain't your relative, huh? But you sure did crash they homie. You didn't think that far, huh? I told you, you ain't got no GED. You got it in jail. It's a DEG. It's not a GED. Y'all got DEGs. It's a fact. These brothers is straight out of Compton jail, out of the penitentiary. These dudes went to criminals anonymous classes and stuff like that to go home early and thought because they didn't have no rise in the class and they got home with a certificate, they think they assalamu alaikum Muslim. They think they look you ain't he trying to tell you he be Martin Luther King like he can't be Martin Luther King because much like Bosco, but he still got the Martin Luther King glasses, but he still got the Bosco face. But you know what I mean? You want to believe him, but then look what he's saying last week. He trying to get on Jalik. Yeah, Jalik, I got a homegirl. Since you don't want Munchie B a homegirl, you didn't want that. Just snitching some more. Just go ahead with the snitchery. And then I'll get somebody else with my whoopty whoop. And then you could go ahead and find one of your exes or something. Me and he can get down. That was last week. Last month, a DC baby Draco, the pedo, and this, and that. Bro, you got to find a seat to sit in, bro, and sink in for a little bit because your mind is everywhere, bro. And then y'all are the reason for social media. So tell your boy toy, your boyfriend, and Hefe, yeah, with the social media, tell your boyfriend that nigga he got some more work to do. Tell him he got to get back on social media. He got to make 30 more videos in a day. Come on. He's slacking. Too many hours in the boy, y'all cause you girls is acting sassy over here. Boy, listen. I be in your hood. I be with your homies. Yeah, then you pull up next time. Hey, what's up with it? Bah! Get Indian Red Boy. Yeah, I know. I know you it was all good just a week ago, huh? Yeah, all right, nigga. Y'all really burnt out, man. Y'all really don't be like understanding what y'all be doing and saying on the internet. Do you know the langs and stuff that be over there that don't like you being over there, that know you from 40s and know all that? You didn't think about that part, huh? Like how some niggas be over there be like, man, I don't like these niggas. And yeah, that's Wooty Woo relative. You always got somebody from the hood. Yeah, man, but he can be telling the homies where we be at. Woo, his homies where we be at. Woo, woo. What if we get into it one day and woo, they gonna know where we be at type shit. That's why you shouldn't even be over there. That's why niggas be pressing. And it's a good thing because you ain't supposed to be over there chilling. You gonna know where people baby mamas is. You gonna know their cars, the different cars. You gonna know, come on, exactly how they dress and how they look. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. So, and then your face is on the internet doing this. Boy, you know how many phones you get passed around between 50 people to see your face, and you ain't no hard dude to mistake. It's like Bosco walking in the room. You'll be like, hell yeah, that's him. Facts.
My homies over here. Can I pull up and get a fade? That's all I want to talk about. I don't want to talk about do this internet stuff. None
He
of
said,
that.
I want to talk about this internet stuff. Nah, y'all need to debate. Y'all need to talk it out and get this content.
I
Get
just want to squabble.
no, we want the content, brother.
You the same niggas that went outside with no drawers on the khakis. This is on record. This is a fact.
Oh wow.
You the same nigga that was mad because Munchie B was effing your daughter.
Oh wow.
One, two, everywhere went.
Oh wow. That's too much. That's too much.
Sparta again. Can I pull up to the East Coast and get a fade? I'm in the East Coast right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You said you was already there.
This ain't no hood thing.
It
This ain't
sure
no
ain't.
street thing.
It
It's
sure bet
this
I be.
is a personal issue. I just want to squabble, brother. Let me get my squabble out the way, man. You mess with pedophiles and rapists. That's what
That is not YouTube friendly, bro. That is not YouTube friendly at all, bro. You threw that to boy. You threw him to the wolves with that one, bro. That ain't had in that, boy. You started some look. Oh, look, nah. We ain't doing none of that. Boy, it's like you shot a lug and then said, out of here, neighborhood. Bro, no, it don't work like that, brother. I'm sorry, brother. It don't work like that. You just said some stuff about him, bro. I can't lie to you. His East Coast homies, best believe, no matter what you say and how you feel, Spider got some people that mess with him. Spider got some people that love him. Spider got some double OGs over there that know him from a kid. Some of his homies, daddy, like him for the music. You know what they gonna do to show out? Catch your fade. I wasn't surprised because Spider is that age. He can have somebody that's your age handle his business. He really can. Uh, Other than that, I don't. And then you mentioned his hood like as if you just it's a breeze. I could just go over there and ain't nothing gonna happen, cause it's me and shoot, ain't nobody tripping on me, cause like and Baby B Brace was up last night trying to get on you, but it ain't nothing like C Star. C Star. I don't know why it's not showing up in my recents, but C Star had to get on you like, bruh, why you even speak like if we from the same hood? What the hell is you on here like saying all this for? Like, bruh, we got the same homies. You free. I'm not. The homies will have holla at me and we can see what's going on. Yo ass took it to the internet for shit. So, hey, y'all both from 40s. I don't know what to say, but boy, listen, I had it in my phone. That's crazy work. I was just looking at it. Yeah. Caesar Turtle. 'Cause that's how you put his name on my mama. He didn't say Spody Face. That's what I know him. Juvenile Hall Turtle. I know him as Turtle. Just like Brick Baby, I don't know no damn Brick Baby. I know shitty cuz. I don't know. See, man, this is bullshit. Let me see. Say I gotta do the basics. Like I said, some stuff don't be linking up and they link up at different time. And how is because we still gotta go to disrespectful poetic Flakko. Poetic Flakko did his what? Poetic Flakko out of pocket. Poetic Flakko out of pocket, broski. Way he did the that he trying to do the Inglewood families. Y'all better steer clear of that boy. Cause he's gonna get y'all, and he's gonna do it the academics way. I'm just here to tell y'all that he will be doing it the academics way. Why it ain't showing my wow? So now we gotta do it the slow for show way. Let me see. Let's hit it again. Technical difficulties, real quick. One time. Here we go. Like I said, my phones don't be linking up with the Wi-Fi's and it's all different networks, but I got it though.
On Photo Grip, it's actually gonna be a little different to me because if you know me, you know I'm gonna put Photo Grip on the highest pedestal, like, and always try to make it seem like that's just the hottest commodity, and that's just what's going on in reality. Because
You need to take that mask off. He be sounding Muslim.
versus the faking it then age, because it's like have some place and view how you just run to the internet for some clout, making up storyline about anything. And I'm gonna say the name and all that, try to make it like you
He
wasn't
said, "I'm gonna say the name and all that."
talk about who else from the hood be on Braves Live.
Yep.
So
But you listening to a nigga that ain't got no power, no nothing in the hood.
Wow.
Tell him I said so.
Whoa.
Plan. The nigga don't even respect that.
See,
Telling another nigga
he
to
done went
stay
from Spider Low to his own homie. He crashing. Anybody got something to say?
we all know who we talking about.
He crashed on his homie, Brace, and Spider Low. Anybody that's getting money off his name. Anybody that's making a bag off his name.
Cause it's like this. In reality, I ain't seen you since I was what 15, 14, right around the 2000 Jag, 2001 Jag.
He said 2001 Jag.
Deep I mean, from A-Trade Gangsters co-signing, it's like
Nah,
I
I don't
wouldn't
know him.
about you, but if I ever discuss about you, Ray, I talk to
Never
Ray.
heard of.
I really only on the we don't really even talk behind the scenes because we make it more genuine when we go a while without talking to each other and just jump on out together. It's better that way on the hood. We live our life, do our thing, and then tap in when we tap in. And that's that. This fat bulldog looking at can make content about everything else. Oh,
He works with no jumper.
brother, it ain't go too well for him. Dead on rolling 40. It's not my fault you happy meal away from a heart attack on 40th Street. I'm not explaining nothing. I'm finna get up on your ass personally though, because it's like this turtle on a dead homies.
Yeah, his name Turtle.
Be all the way technical.
Because he not Sporty Face. Sporty Face is not him.
You did not make that name. On rolling 40s, you did not make that name on the hood. That came from one of the real homies. If you know, you know, on the dead homie, Crenshaw or Figueroa on Hood Creek. Or damn Vernon type.
Just like Munchie B, his name ain't his name. That's his big brother name. That ain't his name. He just took it. He didn't make it up. He just took it.
Not even Lil Spoon Face that made the name pop, fool. And y'all like comment, share, and hype the video and subscribe to the channel, subscribe and all that type of stuff. This one gonna ruffle some for sure. And I don't care because you did it first, I'm gonna do it worse. Stay at home, you clean. Now at 15 years old, did we look at you like you was somebody we didn't know you low as kids, but at the end of the day, on Hood Crip, I was
Exactly.
yeah.
You don't know when you kids. When you get older, you find out who people is. He grew up in his hood. He said the right thing. He said the right thing.
Start there. Number two, he lost his life in the streets. You came home preaching peace, banging this man's name though. And I said nothing wrong with
I
preaching
knew
peace, but
Spody Face was weirdo when he used to be lingering outside, no jumper, trying to insert himself. Brick baby bitch, yeah, because it would be it would be 4 extra doing the interview, but Spody Face would be in the background trying to amen him. I remember that. You right.
DP is this fake ass, thugged out fear clown. Oh, so dumbass got yourself, DP. Oh, you want to be technical up north a little bit. Really, who got your dumb ass DP? Because had you talk yourself right into a trick bag and thought you was something that you wasn't on 40. That's neither here nor there. That's public records on phone trip.
You see that
Everybody.
public record.
Nah, I'm finna talk about cooking DP, whatever. That's crazy to me. That's all over the internet. That was my outlook of it. But on the dead homies, why you don't speak about how them niggas disrespected you afterwards with your baby, nigga? Oh, what's with talking about somebody being nobody? You not respected like that. Dead homies, still. If you a God to these kids for real, to your child, your baby, you in the hood, push you with your baby and talk crazy to you, or y'all know this, take drop your baby off and all this type. You ain't put up sense or stuff. Come on, dog. It's another world. I'm telling you, because on the
He
dead,
said this another world.
I'm gonna do it in the worst way in front of cuz just man, you playing, cuz everybody that talk this on the internet, they don't know me for real, cuz at the end of the day, everybody that I know, we be on some gang shit for real, or it just ain't that. You hate it for reasons you hated it. It ain't no taking that type of stuff back on Hood Crip, but nobody, where I never heard that move somebody to your baby mama on the hood. You got out trying to fight the whole hood, everybody that put it in your baby mama, right?
Wow.
She done come home tripping for your little homie that died. Make it make sense on her trip. Your bitch got ran off. On roller they told you to drop your baby off and come whatever. Because
Mm, mm.
like if you know me, it's like, oh, if y'all want me to come home, just fuck it.
He cut a lot of that stuff out. He chipped it up. He edited it. He did good.
The dead homies with somebody to your baby mama and your current girlfriend. Oh, look great. If you crazy as fuck, you think team and them ain't took them bitches through there on the hood. Just for information on the hood, but you just too emotional, cause you let your emotions get the best of you, and that shit funny because
That's what I said. I said, how you go from Jalik last week to last month, DC Baby Draco, to now, C Star, the Baby B Braves, to today, Spiderlo. Man, this man is on an emotional roller coaster. I said that when he called out Jalik. I said, you's a big old dude trying to call out a macaroni noodle. You out of pocket.
you really making a video mad, you making up the narrative that I told Brace can't speak on none of this. He didn't know none of this. Tender ass, when could you the
He
biggest
said tender. He called him Mr. Tender.
dead homies, you come home and now your wife is technically your wife is one of your young homies. Baby mama, could make it make sense.
TMI. TMI. He did him dirty with that. He said, your little homie is your wife, baby mama. Wow. Is the hood.
This stuff that you care about because you out there beefing with on the females and all this type of shit. Trip. But it's like real reasons you should be out there tripping and on the dead homies. You ain't tripping because you came home talking about you was gonna do X, Y, Z to this person and all this you was gonna do, and you ain't did none of that because you been a walking fucking discipline, fool. On her crib with
Yeah,
shit.
you 40 years old. You got pushed up. That's deep.
We both from the same gang on the hood. Last time I talked to you was when my brother died. And you reached in, you tapped in from the penitentiary, cuz asked me what happened on the day.
Oh, you know what I need to look up? No jumper.
Then after we spoke, you
Because it's that before that. But yeah, I'll do it after braids. Still got braids.
again, seeing crazy stuff for the dead homie. It's like at the end of the day, as when you got way a way to
Mhm.
communicate with me from when you're in prison, easy.
Shout out DC, Southeast DC. Look it up, man. Yes, sir. I wonder where my moderators is at. I put my cash app up there too. I ain't see my moderators in here. They must be working.
XYZ, then you jump on the internet and say, oh, nobody.
But this is a good time right here. Like this is one of my good vibes. I don't got too many trolls, so I think at this time I missed a whole lot of trolls. Cause usually it'd been like 40, 50 people in here, so trolls went work today.
I said, I ain't nobody because you thought I took, and it's just an assumption though, cut at it. Yeah, you know, it's like y'all always try to make it like for braids. He don't like the hood. I don't like the hood anymore. Backstage 140 though. On the hood, he got something going on with somebody he fought behind y'all been acting off with each other. And another saying he did it to his wife. And hood couldn't respond on some internet.
Wow.
About that on then on
Emotional stuff, man. It's too emotional.
he didn't got famous.
Oh, it is? Yeah, it'd be going back and forth, gang.
That was forcing him up with just saying shit though. Come on, cuz.
Facts.
Ain't he a monster?
I think he just doing it for shock value. I don't think what Spotify saying is so much true. When it come to Spider Low, it's kind of true because it's on the internet. But what he's saying about C starting braids, he better have that Trevor stuff. We sure better see Trevor or yo if he don't go with that Trevor stuff, his content is trash. I never even like I'll comment on him, but I never even listen to his stuff. I listen to it when it's like booming, when he say certain headlines, but I just don't check him out just to check him out. I ain't gonna lie and say I don't dig into it, but if it don't got the right headline, I'm out of there. You know what I mean? So other than that, I don't just say, oh yeah, I'm subscribed to him, and I really have to Google him. Y'all be seeing I be having to Google him on live with y'all because I ain't gonna do like everybody. Oh man, I don't mess with him. I don't even see his content. I got it sent from somebody. That's the number one line on the internet right now. Everybody talking about it got sent to me. Nigga, stop lying. Nigga, use a YouTuber, especially Aunt Hefe. You can't say you ain't with the YouTubery, bruh. Your life is YouTube, man. You got 10 videos a day plus a live, plus no jumper. Shut it up. You is the devil. Somebody sent it to me because I don't really be on YouTube like that. Man, you is the definition of YouTube. Just shut your lying self up. Yeah, you got so many videos a day. What somebody just sending you videos? Oh, and another spoiler alert. Hey, y'all notice Aunt Hefe, every time he do a video, it's just his face. When the last time y'all heard something for political street views with that funny voice? Yeah, the animator, the thumbnail creator for Aunt Hefe. When the last time you heard political street views do an upload? A week? 2 weeks? Yeah, 3 weeks? Uh-huh. And since he ain't been on YouTube, right? And Hefe, he just been smiling all in the thumbnails, looking goofy as hell. I done seen one of them, his eyes was like this. I was like, boy, listen, without political street views, without gunning for YSL, some companies just don't work. Facts. Just shut up and take that. I'm on your heels. Yeah, political street views, as long as he ain't been uploading and Hefe ain't got no thumbnails. He ain't got no animation when he do the songs. He just post a video. He do the song, but he got the animator to dance to yep. Thank you. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Somebody tell me I'm late.
Bray's gotta eat. And then when he eat that smacking, like he come on so late at night, I don't want to hear this smacking, bro. I was mad last night when I heard this. I was like, and I had the Air Max Pros on. You know how you be trying to get your little yeah, you know how you get your little your AirPad. Well, I don't know if y'all got the Air Max, but iPhone, when you put them in, everything's so crystal clear. Man, he just
Wait. No.
was like, "Damn, for real, for real."
See motherfuckers. See everybody giving this motherfucker lying. Still get on the net, popping and lying. Oh yeah. But it's crazy because I dropped a video on it, so I gotta say something about it. Jay Hood actually went home and what happened with him and all the little bullshit. That's bad. He'd get on there and pop it.
It said J Hood home. I didn't know J Hood was home. Yeah, he always be eating something and don't never get bigger.
Why not on blunts and popping and holler at the people on JM?
He be eating all the time. I still ain't seen him get bigger.
Be whacking supposed to get on here, man. Good. Welcome to these bad people, though. He's real.
Welcome to these bad people.
Well, I just seen this comment right here say, "Boy,
The boy who
shoot a face."
who?
You see, I'm talking about that nigga. Hey, look, he no play in my backyard. It's dark. If somebody from his hood just drop on the sea star, this put him out there. Look,
Yeah.
my people, I can't believe
Nah.
Turtle Dude. They changed his name from Spody Face to Turtle.
Yeah. He said in a blink of an eye. He disrespectful. Cause yeah, I never. He just took that name. 11 years. 11 years.
Oh, 12. You know when them come in, what's his name? Fabius, LMB, Rab, when them come in, it's over. No niggas about to pop up with them attorney people.
Not really. Y'all got that from me. Y'all got that from me. Facts. They got that from me. Talking about the attorney stuff.
On the hood, I'm talking to my bro. He's sitting here. Look, man, you think I worry about a nigga who homie even on talk about? He just get on here with black eyes, gang. The streets 50.
He's out here with black eyes.
Nigga like me just do this shit just to pop it on lanes. This ain't nothing to me. Figure out.
Yeah, just content. Spotty face acting too emotional, man. Like Hefe. Look,
I just that's a whole bit.
the way Spotty face acting, don't it remind you when Hefe and Whack 100 was going back and forth, and Hefe had to prove to Whack 100 that he could go to his hood, so he went over there and walked in his hood just to prove he could walk through his hood with that hoodie on. I was like, man, this man is 35 plus years old. And you mean to tell me you actually the peacemaker, the A-Trade Gangsta peacemaker, gonna go to your hood to prove to another person that you say to the world he can't go to his hood? What? Why did him going to his hood turn into you going to your hood? I was like, you know what I mean? I don't understand how, like you, if anything, Whack tricked you out your spot. Just say he was chilling. He already tricked you out your spot because you went to go prove it. But you 30 some years old, Hefe, and you proud of yourself. Don't you got them little girls in the back? Ain't that why you do all these videos a day for them kids and all that stuff that costs? So if you doing all that for them kids, why would you let 2 to 10 minutes of you strolling through the hood of a dude that you tell the internet supposed to believe and can't go to his hood, can't go to his hood meetings or hood whatever function? Whack so dumb, he just go do it just to do it. But like always, he gonna have his protection as he should. He'd be dumb to be rich and don't. That's like telling Kobe Bryant, yeah, man, just come up to your school and shake everybody's hand and sign some autographs and you don't need no security. You good. Ain't nobody tripping off you. Yeah, all right. The chain, somebody might try to test them. Anything, So I understand the internet and they be like, oh yeah, this is sometimes you more valuable than the people you even talking to. You know what I mean? So you let them play the little petty games and do their little living room lives and go to No Jumper and get the petty money. Because behind the scenes, if Whack 100 took 21 people to the Blueface event, that's a lot of airplaning, right? That's a fat check
Yeah.
for 21 people.
think NBA got it on page. Hey, look, C-Star, this what C-Star did. It's some shit. And I promise you, man, this is the facts. It's some shit before we got on this internet that we talked about and we said, look, but certain shit we ain't gonna get into. Certain people dead, certain people dead. It's a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? Some dead homies that niggas know about a gang of people. And nigga this whole shit in like niggas, some of these niggas be bad people, but it's more to it. Just
That's what I just said when Spody Face did what he did last thing. I said, how you gonna just know they bad people? And then when you get pissed off at them, you upload content like it's new and it's been on the internet 14 months ago. Spody Face, just like my boy G-Wop said in the beginning, he was like, yeah, Spody Face always used to be the backup dancer when X4 Extra was talking on, even when he was talking about X4, he was always like, yeah, man, he was always in the back shadows of 4 Extra. Now all of a sudden him and 4 Extra ain't cool like that no more. You see how he got his clout up, now he distancing, like how Poetic Flakko did with No Jumper. Once he got his little views up, his little subscribers, now it's time for him to step on the world and show the world Big Turtle, aka Spody Face. But first he had to ease in as the peacemaker so y'all can accept him. Now, since y'all came to his church, he gonna show you what type of church it is. Close the door. We about to run offering. Ain't nobody leaving. God told me it's 20,000 up in this church right now, and ain't nobody leaving. We closing these doors. Facts.
social media shit, you gotta know that. Dead homies, right there, he getting sold. All that nigga C-Star did was stole the truth on the dead homies. Who was dead?
Look,
And then you got
back to the basics. Can you believe two men that came to the world as peacemakers is the main one calling out faith and the main one beefing with everybody on the internet and hefty trash bags and Spody switcher face? Because I don't know if he's Spody Face or Turtle, so we gonna call it face off. That nigga face on, face off, Two-Face, Batman. Bruh, brother man, Christian, 7-day Adventist, Muslim, Hebrew slave, Hebrew Christian, Ethiopian Baptist Church, Buddhist, whatever. Y'all came as peacemakers. Bro, I came in as the OG, but still be popping my shit when y'all say my name. But I don't be over here trying to troll everybody and get into it with everybody and oh, now I got my numbers up. Yeah, my numbers is up, but my point of getting the numbers up wasn't just now I'm here and y'all let me on No Jumper. Y'all messed up. I'll say anything to get on. That's what he's doing. That's why him and Whack 100, he couldn't do nothing with Whack 100. When Whack 100 pulled up, Spody Face know how Whack 100 pulling up. He know he can't whoop wham him. He's gonna be a whole lot of whoop whamming outside that door.
Poker on there going crazy on Shooter, but I got third Shooter out of
Hit that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button.
them guys never got whooped the way hard.
He said,
Put it on me. C-Star gotta get on here because we gotta holler about some shit. C-Star ain't gonna say nothing until he do it on GM.
Oh, you bringing it? Oh, no. Oh, this Pocahontas. No, we ain't finna watch her. C-Star never got on. So he said his spiel. Everything else, he just popping it. But this boy right here. Now, let me see. Let me go to No Jumper first. Because No Jumper had the news of Poetic Flakko finna do his thing. Was that yesterday? Where Poetic Flakko said he finna be a police officer and go ahead and disclose the information of him getting people locked up for Draco. Y'all seen that? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Here we go. Oh, well, God bless you. But Flakko is gonna bury y'all. Inglewood families, y'all going to jail. YG, duck. And when y'all do, cuff up, watch your head, and when you get to county jail, don't drop the soap.
Flakko, poetic Flakko, has said that he's basically going to make a video where he reveals Draco's killer. Pretty much.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Yeah, and I got
Suspect said, and I talked to him too.
some people are very upset about this. So I guess I'll read this.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all.
And a famous LA rapper's death. My videos dropping once I get the green light to name the number one suspect. The reason the arrest hasn't happened is because they're building a conspiracy and don't want another famous rapper to flee. I don't want to interfere. If LAPD drag their feet another month, I'm dropping the content.
As soon as I seen it, I called him. I talked to him about it. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna say too much. It don't got nothing to do with me. But what I will say is,
See?
you feel me? Everything that he
Look at the
was
way
saying,
Munchie looking. He can't even accept it. We gonna watch Munchie next.
somebody's going down. Show for show. He's getting off the street.
See?
I'm gonna tell you this one.
Said somebody going down for show for show.
He know what's going on. He know rumors, some of the facts. He know everything of what.
Do you see Adam 22? The way suspect is telling what Flakko finna do to the Minglewood families? You see why Munchie like this? Rubbing his chin like, oh shit. I did say I passed a nigga to cut that RIP Draco. You said that. Nigga, this ain't alleged. It's recorded. Audio, footage. Look at Munchie over there. Watch. I seen this yesterday live. I said, oh, Munchie, you got some explaining to do. Oh, yeah. And when Flakko starts saying names like respectable rants, rap news, street politics, but worse, like academics and putting gremlin names on them, it's over, dog. Let's go back to No Jumper is watched by the feds, correct? Oh, don't think so? People went to the feds from No Jumper content. Facts. Brick Baby has a picture. Kill Squad. You know that pillow on that couch? Says No Jumper clear as day. Oh, they knows about No Jumpers. And they knows who knows what they knows. Watch Munchie take all this in because, mind you, he heard this for numero uno, first time. That means number one, if you don't speak it a goddamn English. So then, once he say all this, with look at Adam 22. Yeah, he knows names. Yeah, he's gonna put a red chuck of all your asses. Yep. That's why he looking at him like that. And Munchie got his head down like this. That's the best thing you could do, brother, because you was once friends with Poetic Taco. Oh yeah, extra beefy. He got a gordita on this side. He got a gordita on this side. Extra cheese, extra greasy. You know his legs look like gorditas, double deckers, taco bells, bean burritos, something supreme. Damn, that nigga fluffy leg boy, elephantitis legs. You think he want to get to the 127,000 views? Oh yeah. You know they said Clout is a hell of a drug. Remember that? Charlie Murphy and Rick James? Clout is a hell of a drug. You know he want to be just like Trapmore Ross. You know he missed those Rico days when everybody first got locked up and he was getting 90K, 130K views. He don't get that much no more. He missed that mayan. He gonna cloud it up. And then he's so goofy. The world knows what state you in, brother. Couldn't even hold it in. You see, the whole point of you getting away and getting lost is to get away and get lost. You told the world you live in Texas. Okay, you live in Texas. stand your ground law. So yeah, you could blick somebody down. They try to invade your space. Yeah, you got that law. I understand. I understand. I understand. Your mentor is academics. Okay, cool, cool. King AK-47. You wish you could be as assertive as him, so you take the courage of him, make a video. I get it. I catch the wave. You want to know how I know? Because King AK said it one night when I was driving, and I just heard him talking on the live, just like y'all. I just like to stay on the live while I'm driving instead of messing all around on the damn phone. I just like to keep it on something and keep it there. You know what he said? And this how I could relate because I took off 2 months. October, no, October, no, November, December, and I started back January 1st this year. Took off 2 months on my own. YouTube was sending me emails. Hey, make some more content. You have great, you have great reviews. They would do that if you go away. King AK-47 said he did the same thing. You know what he said too? Every 2 to 4 days, poetic Flakko was sending a message. Hey man, when you gonna come back? Hey man, when you gonna come back? That's what he did do. He said that on his live. Man, my eyes must have got like deer in the headlights. Like what? Like poetic Flakko, Clout chased out the game. Like anybody that he gonna make sure you know his name. And then he do the considerate stuff. Hey, how you doing, dog? It's just me, your boy, checking on you. I don't really got a girlfriend right now, so I got the time to fool around with the fool around if you want to mess around. Not like that. Pause. Unless you mean it. Pause. Yeah, I'm just at the house. Yeah, yeah, chilling with a girl. You know, he always get to stuttering when he lying. Yeah, 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 my girl here with my mom's. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he gonna start talking like when he talking to King. I mean, when he talking to academics, he gonna talk like he from Philly. So now he gonna claim Philly and start talking like he from New York. But then when he get back to know when he go to the East Coast, he be like, no jumper. I fucks with no jumper. Then when you get back to California, yeah, no jumper. This is the greatest podcast. Like, damn, Flacco, you did that Crip Mac shit. You done practice that shit in the mirror. Dead homies, you did that Crip Mac shit, nigga. You practice that shit in the mirror. You was not yourself, but you are created. You do good. And I understand acting is prevalent, but I'd rather be regular. I rather have what I got now to the end. You know what you expected, and you know I'm just gonna come with new jokes based on a new situation, new person. Just let me go ahead and keep living, and I'm gonna have more jokes as I keep living. I don't gotta recycle. I don't gotta recycle bin where I be recycling, face and name. No. If I say Spody face look like a sponge that Jiffy Lube, mop up with the oil and it got wrung out and don't never be orange again, just be black with holes in the face, and that's Spody face. You just gotta take that. You know what I mean? With the wire bristle, you know what I mean? You ever seen that dirty scrubber for the pots? That'd be black. Somebody just burnt something, it'd be all black, that little silver scrubber, that'd be black as a motherfucker. Yeah, that's the beard. So you put that face together, sponge and bristles. You see how that work out. You try to use soap on that type of face. It ain't going nowhere. It ain't nothing finna happen. But like I said, this dude, right? Like I said, I just do sidebars and I can kick it to him. Can't nobody go back and forth. I'm like Richard Pryor. You can't do nothing with me, gang. So look, as I said, Adam 22, 12, Hell Hitler, 88. This brother right here, he knows more than what he's leading on. Now, mind you, I was a police officer because I've been in investigation rooms a couple of times. They'll keep asking you questions, having you sitting there. They'll look at you, try to find you. They know your booty hurt. You know it's cold. And they will come in there and ask you. The only thing they ever asked me was water or soda. They ain't offer me no chips. I ain't have no offer free chips information. They on the dead homies. Not no day. I ain't never got no chips. Not even chips, gang. Get sandwiches and some more shit. So I heard, and not me. So, like I said, in the investigation room, what do people do when they nervous when they talk to the police? That leg get to shaking, right? Now, as he's looking at suspect, tell what Flacco finna do and dissect the Inglewood family, who did what to who, he like this, shaking like a mug, like, yes, Munchie. Like, I can't look at you right now because this is a serious moment. But yes, my leg is shaking and he knows damn near who did it, bro. Like, if he just pushes an agenda, I think he will 600 whack 100 that guy. Like he has officers that he talks to. Yes. And then you see all of a sudden, right? When Poetic Flakko distances himself from No Jumper, don't he always say, "Oh yeah, I call the police, like, like I'm a citizen." You know what I mean? I'm not a gang member. I'm not a gang member. And then around Cali and No Jumper, now you gang member. But I'm not a gang member. I'm not a gang member. Talking like what's his name? Hassan Campbell. All of a sudden, like he watching Hassan Campbell got his lingo back. Like man, he weird. He know this brother finna tell. He know that the police beat and still watch him since No Jumper. He know he been in contact with the police. He probably asked him about what kind of laws, what he can and can't do to people. Adam 22 no. Suspect no. Suspect's a non-affiliate now. So suspect is in the clear, in the knowing, and suspect can tell himself. But he still want to be gangster. For some reason, as a grown man, still want to be gangster.
I mean, this is me being an LA native and me having my ear to the streets. It's like he's there.
Well,
You know
he
what
has-
happens? Somebody's going down. I'm gonna tell y'all. Stop this. But I thought he shouldn't do it.
I mean, I wouldn't do it either. Like, I feel like this kind of thing, more than anything, is what's going to make it really hard for him to move around in LA. And I know he's like not really in LA anymore, but I mean,
That's why.
what the play he's doing here basically is kind of like the whack and 600 thing, where like they knew that Big U was getting investigated before everybody else did. So they ran mad content about it, which I guess, all right, fair enough. Like if you figured out that
Adam
Big U's
22, how do you know so
it,
much?
like, if you're really
22,
somebody's gonna get arrested. I mean, like
22.
they basically treat you like you're the one making it happen, even if that's totally not true.
Yeah.
You kind of are the one making it happen though from this.
Did anybody notice when she was on the show yesterday? I was like, what country is she in? She looking like she from India or somewhere in Africa. They don't wear them dresses out here, mamas. Mamas. They don't wear those mamas. Like, I don't know what she was wearing, but that clothes is not American mamas.
Basically, and what from what he told me is the police already know who did it, but they just basically don't want nobody else to they want it to be concrete so nobody runs away and all this type of that's what he told me.
I mean,
He
that's
said
second
that's what he
sentence,
told
though,
me.
is, like, very interesting considering he's saying another famous rapper. Just that, so he's basically implying that whoever this is a well-known, joined up individual, like not just
Here you know what he
yeah, of course.
Yes, I guess, but if LA drags their feet another month, I'm dropping like that's the crazy to me is that he's like saying like, listen, if LAPD is gonna take too long, I'm just gonna do their job.
Yeah. What how you feel about it, Munchie? Talk to you this morning.
You know, I think something's wrong with no, for real. Right.
Can you pull the mic in a little bit, I think?
You know, I think something wrong with that nigga, bro.
With Flakko.
He is something. He like no, something ain't right with him.
Well,
I'm not feeling that. He like, bro, trying to get the BT and why I'm not feeling this.
No, that go for anybody. Like, why you gonna join the academy, bro? I told you ain't even gotta be college graduate to be a police, bro. That go for whack 600. Like, who? I've never heard of people go to somebody court date if they're not there for self-work and support.
but
Like, people do is just crazy.
are you saying this because investigating the dude David, who allegedly killed his underage girlfriend and stuffed her into the trunk of the frunk of the Tesla?
Mhm.
I mean, A, those are like his biggest videos. B, I didn't see anybody saying Apple Ross was doing something bad by basically like exposing the rumors about what was happening with the investigation of that. So your offense that you're taking to Flacco talking about this is it solely because we could probably assume that the people he's talking about are people that you're cool with.
Top did the video regarding this also. He paused it and all kind of stuff. You never seen that?
Where he broke down the whole footage.
Yeah. With the guy, he paused it and whatever he thought. But he's talking about somebody that's talking about some
You ain't trying to interfere with their investigation. And they take too long. Like, what the hell? That's two different things. That ain't, you know what I'm saying?
And I feel like, you feel me, but I feel like it's different when you're reporting on somebody hurting a little girl and somebody hurting somebody that was an athlete. It's a little different.
For sure.
Report on kids passing away and weird like that. And around that
Weird ass domestic violence type,
you know?
everybody's like, hey, this little girl didn't deserve that. Whereas gangbangers killing each other, everybody's like, well,
Yeah, nobody deserves to die, but they signed up for it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think it's slightly different, but this is still it's pretty crazy. Flakko. I talked to you and I was like, hey.
At the same time, this happened in public. I was at this concert. There was help people backstage. There was all of us in the crowd waiting for I think Dom Kennedy to come out after Kamala. This is that could be taking this approach. Flakko doing it from seems like he's inserting himself in the problem.
And it seems like he waited because this happened
Yeah, a couple years ago. Yeah.
4 years ago. And Flakko is not he just didn't wake up privy to this information yesterday. He
And
didn't know this. He wanted to wait.
you're a part of the jumper. We have people that work here that are closely related, to blood related to the situation. You could have took this kind of seemed disingenuous to me as well. Like,
I don't think it's genuine because he makes it perfectly clear that he's all about the content. And that, like, he wants to get his views.
but don't make it seem like you're out for justice, and if LAPD doesn't do something, you will. When you could have been told the people,
Wait. She said that people, you will.
Not what I'm reading from this. You feel me? With the LAPD interfering on driving, I think he's saying exactly what the he mean. I don't care that anybody passed away. Nigga, I'm finna get this green dollar sign on my YouTube.
Yep.
And I'm
Yep.
great.
Now, mind you, Flakko has been part of No Jumper since the ancient times. He's been there along with Suspect. Suspect and him have different type of content creator platforms conversations. Second, he know he ain't part. Suspect ain't no police. Third, he knows Suspect. If he tell him in confidence, is not gonna get back. Suspect is releasing very skin in the. It's like skin in the orange, peeling the orange. You ain't messing up the fruit, but you just giving the top. But what he told you, like he said, definitely somebody either dead or alive, he gonna speak on the name, and definitely he's gonna damn near like point it out, and he's telling you he's doing it all for that green dollar sign on YouTube. And look, you can try to strike him, all that type of stuff. When he goes to dispute it, oh man, he has so much help with No Jumper, he's gonna wiggle out of them strikes. His page not gonna do nothing because he's gonna be backed up with paperwork. So he gonna be a little bit worse than academics. He gonna be a little Trap More Ross. He gonna be a little academics. He gonna be a little DJ Vladdy, like asking risky type questions. And that's why Munchie B this whole time, I'll let y'all watch him for a while. How long he been rubbing his chin? Now look, Suspect told him before they got on the platform. So he warned Munchie of what they was going to talk about. Munchie been thinking about this the whole time. And I wonder if Munchie, when he told him, he got that grid program phone. Y'all forgot? He get paid to be from IF. Y'all forgot? Y'all forgot. I ain't forget nothing. I know exactly what you said. I get paid. I ain't never heard no homie say that in my life. That's federal. Bro, who pays you? The hood? Yep. So now, they will be running back, just like we know, they will be running back the segment of him saying, yeah, I passed the drink to the nigga that RIP Draco. That's a statement. That's a statement. You knew who they was asking about, and don't let none of if one of your homies is involved. Boy, Flakko finna exploit you. We finna go with Munchie B next. But I'm letting y'all know, this is why Munchie B did that video on him and his brother. because he trying to take watch. They gonna be at war on the internet for the next as long as Flakko push that, and Flakko gonna get big money on help pointing the finger to Draco the ruler. You better believe it. And then I'm not a gang member. I'm not a gang member. You know, Crip Mac is a general who grew up in IEP classes, and now he's a tiny little general, and people respect him. You see why he did those? You see why he did those? It's over with. It's over with. And Adam 22, like I said, he has distanced himself from No Jumper for 1 year straight. Since I've been on the internet, Flakko ain't been on. He been doing guest appearances, but that's how I know. I've been on here 14 months. Flakko ain't been on here like how y'all know Flakko on there. Like y'all know the YouTube. I only been on here 14 months. Y'all know Flakko more than me. Y'all know Flakko from 5 years ago. Man, 5 years ago, I wouldn't even, I probably had, nope, but 5 years ago, I didn't even have YouTube because I only had the 3 years now. 5 years ago, I didn't even have a YouTube account. So you can't even hit me with the YouTube. I didn't even have nothing activated. Facts. But like I said, man, these Inglewood families and whoever else, because they got a lot of names and they got a lot of passes, and they can run names for each pass. Facts.
Is kind of like we should
Flacco
do.
could show the footage and count how many people, what they was wearing, what they was wearing in the other side. He could do damage. And for the money,
So
break
if he
down.
were to drop it before the investigation gets wrapped up and people are arrested, is that like less?
Why you think the camera was with Munchie the whole time?
Did this right? He already
Tell
did
me,
a video.
why you think
doing
the
an
camera was on
extensive
Munchie
breakdown
the
of
whole
what he
time?
believes, right? So we could say that cops could have watched that and said, "Oh, there are."
And then he gonna wear the hoodie that say active shooters, just like a brick baby statement.
Trap has already done this. Flacco is seemingly going to do a similar thing, but with more ironclad evidence based off of like investigative paperwork. What's the difference? Isn't it just all police?
That's what it is. Y'all take the situation out of it. Anytime somebody pass away, that's what people do. Kanika Jenkins, remember what
That ain't on the same level. Kanika Jenkins was hot, but not like Drake. Draco the Ruler, everybody still want to know.
take too long, or I'm not trying to interfere with the investigation. Like I'm waiting on the green light. Like, I don't know what kind of like. He sound like
Okay, so remember when Wax said when he was putting out the stuff on Big U that was the warning sign? That was like the flare in the air, like, yo, it's time to get little. Like, if you don't know it coming, like if he drops it now, is that like more respectable because it's kind of warning?
ain't respectable at all.
Said it ain't respectable at all.
It's not respectable, bro. I'm a street person. Like you don't get on the hey, run from the police on the internet. You gotta watch YouTube.
Different if you watch the Trap Lord Rock shit, I watched the whole, I think it was gonna be like 3 hours. I sat down and watched it. And he did tell a lot of information, but he more so was on a area of people or group of people or a gang. He said, I'm gonna drop the name of the number one suspect. Trap Lord Rock didn't do that. He just said, Inglewood, Power affiliates, you know what I'm saying? He didn't pull up nigga a mugshot that was like him. Flakko finna say, I know this first name, last name.
Told you.
He said he already won it for another author. I ain't gonna say
Off the most guy.
he said he already won it for something else. And
Do you know with Poetic Flakko doing a breakdown of the autopsy, it's over with. Hey, and he be, hey, academics, what can I do to make this greater? Hey, yo, my heart, my heart, my heart. What can I do to make this, I bet you he got all the editing AI, he got all the extra apps that people don't even buy. And then messing with Adam 22, he's gonna tell him extra stuff that people don't know about because that's his buddy. He'll never Flacco will never bash Adam 22 or No Jumper. He might talk about certain things, but he will never bash them as a company. You better know that.
But I mean,
It just
it's also
seems
like this
like
if you're tapped into the LA hood Instagram community, a lot of people were making wrong assumptions based on the timing of it. You know what I'm saying? They're making really wrong assumptions, which
was wrong as in what though?
like they're talking about people. Okay, so there's I don't know if it was Twitter Spaces or Clubhouse. He was on the other day, Munchie, when you was talking to all those people.
You see, he got two in. He got two in this.
That's what I'm saying. Like that.
Hey, me saying the bottle shit, that ain't nothing.
I know it's not.
I
but
think so because
that's
why
my
one
point.
is just so bad. Hey, they be on my Instagram looking for me with a bottle or something.
Right.
Shit, they can come grab your ass and question you about it for sure.
But just
Look at the way he's smiling. They come question about it for sure.
Especially like Tim said earlier, when it's someone that is a no jumper, personality. That's a
how
little.
you feel about it.
That's what I'm saying. Like you posted this on your page.
But what they saying, Tim,
That's the most messed up.
It's hard to be some type. First of all, he don't give about none of that
That's
shit.
obvious though.
He's not trying to save lives. He don't care about none of this shit. He just a content nigga, bro. Like that's what he is. He ain't genuine about nothing. He don't give a fuck.
Well, it makes it difficult then, like
You can't block
because at the end of the day, saying something like this, holding police evidence over people's
somebody's
heads,
head. Yeah. That's yes.
Flakko isn't the threat. Police are the threat to the people
But he's
involved. This is such a high
no
profile.
no 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 no. What do the police say when they pull up and they get on the news? Hey, we're just the police. We need your help. What is Flakko doing? Here's help. Here's the communities that you might not reach. Don't they say that when Kanika Jean, hey, we can't do nothing without, without you guys' help. Poetic Flakko, they're more than willing to give Poetic Flakko extra information because they need the public's help. How many views do Poetic Flakko do on some regular? So just imagine if he breaking it down, they're gonna be like here. You see how they did old boy in Houston, Texas, talking about Murderville, talking about nigga Lake Killerwood, whatever he was talking about. They was like, man, you only had two bodies over here. Boy, stop lying. Yeah. So with this, and it's like the preview to Poetic Flakko. Did y'all already hear the part? I wasn't here. I was over there feeding the ducks. I had to go outside. But did y'all get to the part to where they said, yeah, Poetic Flakko is really not part of No Jumper, but it was like, nah, his name is associated. It says ex No Jumper host Poetic Flakko. That's how everybody builds the narrative on him. And then he asked the dude behind the camera, and he was like, is that true? And he was like, oh yeah. Yeah, but technically he hasn't been here a year. Yeah, technically y'all waited that out. He talked about this. Aiden Ross know about this. You see why he said he wanted to get out. Who he said he want to fight? Poetic Flacco said he want to fight. He said, "Get at me, Aiden Ross." You see what I mean? Like it's crazy work, bro. Like y'all got to see its previews to the next stage. And he gonna Charleston White these dudes. He gonna be laughing. He gonna be running shorts. He gonna be running videos. He gonna be running lives. You see what he trying to do with T-Rail? T-Rail and him is cool, but it ain't popping. For y'all to be having the numbers y'all have separate, y'all should be doing way more numbers than what my lives be doing more than y'all numbers. Not to say nothing, but my lives be more than y'all numbers. And this is a fact. But it is what it is, content is content, and the viewers and the subscribers, the numbers gonna let you know who they like. It ain't even like a platform. It's like who y'all pick today. It's a lotto.
It's like, let's be real, guys. Like, I think it's disrespectful, obviously, to Ralphie and the family, of course. But what he's alleging here is
it's not alleged. It's
for
paperwork.
murder. This is so high profile that, like, you guys are acting like Flakko is the person that's gonna imprison these people.
He is.
The police are the people.
Yes, he is.
He's promoting it like
Yes. Bro, listen, didn't the same happen to Dirk though?
That's exactly what you're doing. Here, public. Look at these facts I have. That's what he's doing. Public. Look at these facts I have.
In the Fed.
It's the said that says I can't be lying to you. It's the new documents.
The last 10 years to where police will know about something and they won't jump on it until you get some sort of outrage or the internet. And then they're like, all right, now we got to close this because the public is starting to, and that's what this will do.
has the outrage not been there though? I've seen multiple videos of Draco's mom advocating for justice, right? Like, I just don't.
This dude right here need to excuse himself off the platform. Cause the angle that he's thinking is not logic at all. His logic is bogus as hell. He can't even imagine, this doing some extra stuff to the case, because it's already out there for the public. And man, with him getting views and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, that's like seeing it on the commercial. That's like seeing it on the news back to back every day. You gonna learn it. You gonna know. Oh yeah, watch. This dude he need to take grab his own shirt and just walk off.
Like 2 days after he got killed.
No, look. They take your interview, right? He like, we don't be. You know what I'm saying? We get you. And they put the title on there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put a title on anything, but hey, but no, that is not what Trap Ross do is not the same. And Trap special interest. You know what I'm saying?
I think Flakko goes into a little more depth.
No. It's a battery in Flacco back. He got on top of what's the word? I didn't send it.
Now he trying to insinuate whack 100.
Traplo Ross will put out a video that uses a bunch of street rumors, a bunch of Reddit rumors to say, oh, this guy killed so and so, blah blah blah, or he'll just speculate in general. But what Flacco is doing is Flacco saying there is an investigation going on and these people are about to be arrested for it, which is a little different and honestly seems a little bit less bad, right? Because
That's bad.
that he's saying like these people are about to get arrested for this thing. Whereas when Traplo Ross says, oh, there's mad people in the Reddit who think that this person killed this person, that to me is like more likely to get somebody caught up or investigated. Whereas if Flacco says, hey, there's an investigation happening and these people are going to get picked up, I mean, it is a little weird that he's saying like, I might just reveal it before
That's what
the police bring it out.
Yeah.
Exactly. He's gonna pump it up.
That he's waiting on the green light. And he don't want to interfere with the investigation. Like, what you acting like you work at the station or something versus Trapper Ross? He doing what all these other YouTubers do. They copy and paste them. There's no jumper interview, that interview, this interview, and whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you remix it. That's the whole point of making it yours. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what makes you a creator, content creator, content
It would just be
creator.
like less
YouTube.
type of thing. Like instead of I'm not trying to interfere with the police investigation, he just puts it out. He's just trying to go viral. Whatever his instance means is, would that be like less bad, like less police activity type? That's potentially helping the police more.
He said, "You want to say the person in public, basically."
Yeah.
You gotta look at it like this too, right? Say this suspect, he doesn't know that the police is looking for him yet, or
No.
he might know that, or he might not know that he the prime suspect. You know what I'm saying? Drop this, and the police could be watching your movements, your flight patterns, what you buying, all that type of stuff. And this video drops. What if said dude get to moving around and try to run? You know what I'm saying? And that the police are already watching him, so I'm saying that'll make him look even more guilty. We're already watching you.
He's like him, and right, there's a lot of reason why people don't want to come up and interview, bro. These weird type bars, bro. Like, dude,
Flacco's nearly never here.
they don't.
Association with the brand, though, for sure.
I have to tell them, bro, stop sending me this link. They reporting what he that's out there. He talking about what he about to drop like an album. Like,
Yep. Yes, he is.
that's Flacco work.
Yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Well, he kind of, but what that's that's on him, man.
I mean, my main thing is like,
That nigga, that's good for that. I get if it make him happy, I guess.
I had somebody hit me up and basically like, hey, if Flacco's dropping this kind of content, it's gonna get treated like No Jumper's the ones dropping that content.
Definitely.
Which on one
Yes.
hand, I think Flacco's totally within his right to expose whatever he wants to
Yeah,
do, say about an ongoing investigation. Because I mean, it's not any different than what happens in the real media world, where the New York Times, they find out that there's an investigation going on into a alleged crime that Donald Trump committed. They are going to publish an article. The title is "Is an investigation going on into Donald Trump for X, Y, and Z." That's not considered slightly out of the ordinary for them to sort of preemptively say, "Hey, we found out about an investigation in place." I personally want stuff being revealed. Time it's kind of useful, I think, Flakko's like not here or not
Yeah.
consistently on the channel, I think unless he drops some kind of crazy bomb, we won't be covering it any further.
Well, the thing is, like the police and the media
doesn't
had a very
drop some
tenuous
crazy
relationship for a long time, and anytime there is investigations,
You had to hear that.
there'll be
If he doesn't drop some crazy bomb, what kind of bomb must you speak of? Names?
When it drops, they're gonna be like, yeah, Flakko had him 22 some snitches. They gonna throw your name in automatically. You know that.
There's not. That would make
Yeah.
already hit me this morning about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's work here.
Yeah.
I'm not the owner.
I'm saying I'm 22 snitched on it when I didn't have anything to do with creating the content. You think they go? You want that
because
because
it's
it's
his
but
friend.
that's not actually reality.
It's calling the workers. This isn't my company.
Yeah, they're calling the workers because they want them to lean on Flakko for it to not come out. But if No Jumper's not the one,
That's not what they said. I can show you the message. It was more so, damn, that's what's going on up there, bro. And I'm like, she's in Texas,
yeah.
but they don't know that. I didn't know that in Texas.
I mean, your argument is that there is some reason. I object to the notion that that's going to be the prevail. I had a role in it just because Flakko, somebody who used to be.
Adam, it's No Jumper host, Poetic Flakko.
Yes, it is.
That's enough. Not saying you had any part or any. Just the fact that this post No Jumper host Poetic Flakko, that automatically come down on all of us, including you.
So you're saying you think I should formally excommunicate Flakko from being known as a No Jumper host?
Not as a no, I don't think so.
You just said yes.
last year.
That would never happen. That would never happen.
Co-defending with Denise one time. When have you been back?
What?
When have you been back other than that Tuesday show?
Flakko?
That's the only time.
Yeah, he
Just
pulled
like-
up that one time, and that was it, right? So, is he hosting? Podcast, however, is he consistently on the channel? Obviously not.
Regardless, he's still a
You gotta
private.
be a real No Jumper fan to know that.
Do you want to distance yourself from him if that narrative is going to be prevailing that Flakko is doing?
Distance myself from aside from the fact that he doesn't live on the channel for a year.
He's not gonna say anything.
Too much marketing in life and not
Get a question.
feelings on the internet.
He's not answering the question.
Don't be here no more.
He's not answering the question. He's not saying he won't let him come on the show to talk about it. He's not answering the question.
Attention at all, but knows that he's not consistently on the channel at this time.
Although he is one of the most like prominent No Jumper affiliates, so people still kind of
They associate him with the thing.
Niggas still associate AB uncle with this. Like, come on.
yeah, it's like,
What are we doing, man?
They're trying to tell me, hey,
Okay.
suicide.
Enough of this, y'all. Now we go to Munchie B response and him putting Poetic Flakko brother on blast. Ooh, whatever that means. Do y'all know who Poetic Flakko brother is? Yeah, me neither. So what you telling us for?
On 18. Tap in on
That's what we ain't doing. We ain't listening to none of that music on the dead homies. We ain't listening to that bullshit. I don't like his music. I don't listen to it. I think just honestly, deep down in my soul, it's trash. Other than that, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel. I do not like his music, gang.
To slide up in here, man. Y'all see the title? Oh, Jared Virgo got it up. And but before we get started, man, everybody go hit up Jared Virgo on Instagram.
This is a shitty upload.
As far as these metaverse.
This is a shitty upload. Munchie, I must say myself. Yeah, you did this with an Obama phone, gang.
They don't tap out. But yeah, man. Like
And you can tell he lit. He talking slow.
Flakko and his family secret. His family secrets or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all seen as of recently, you know what I'm saying? He played detective and all that.
You wanna play detective? He's so oh man. This my man, his audio, everything, video, everything messed up.
People on false or next to or be aligned with ever in life, you know what I'm saying? But No, it's probably a reason with his behavior. It's kind of like be assholes. They got bullied when they were younger. You know what I'm saying? Or these dudes that didn't get no
Gucci White.
or dudes that always talk bad about women. Like dudes that never got no ass when they was younger, they be thirsty for they're split. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, everybody tap in on tap out, man. Fall up in here and let this thing build up. Where we at right now, D? 189. 189. It's at 189. Let's get to 200. When we get to 200, we'll get it going, man.
Yeah.
We'll get it going, man.
Yeah. Munchie B in the building.
Yeah, but like I said,
It's the mayor, y'all.
poetic. I don't know his motivation for the things he do. You know what I mean?
Money.
When I first
Just a little money.
heard about him, I heard he was working up under Dr. Umar. I thought Dr. Umar was this pro-black dude or whatever, but when Flakko do his content, he's on Oreo time. I'm like, okay,
Well, that's disrespectful, Munchie.
line with what I heard, you know what I'm saying, what we was dealing with.
I don't like the way you said it.
That's what Dr. Umar is kind of like what I checked out recently with the whole Suki. He kind of reality TV a little bit. You feel me? Because I don't think he really having a baby with Sukiana. So no, man, I don't know. But we about to kick this thing off, right?
Kick it off. We waiting.
Yep, I heard you, bro. We about to kick this thing off.
And you can tell Munchie fame.
First clip is very, 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 very funny to me, right? Because this is 2023, I believe. They on no jumper. And everybody that's checking this out right now,
The metaverse.
that Flakko ain't the flyest guy in town. You know what I'm saying?
He clean up nice.
I don't know what he doing now, but when he was aside from me on the couch wearing tights, you hear me, shit tighter than what any bitch was wearing. But
You ain't never lied.
there you go with the first clip. Let's start with this. Go ahead.
You sat on stage of the show and you said, I got the most bitches. Bro, you can't do this fake confident thing. It doesn't work. And it's the same thing when you saying an Olympic athlete. It's like when you say it and act like you are serious, it's cringeworthy. The audience gets it. They're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you saying this?
Isn't that part of like the whole persona though?
But I'm saying, it's a real thing. Like, you really think this.
But like it's like Kanye right now with being delusional about whatever it is. Isn't that like why people fuck with him?
But Kanye did it.
But
He
Kanye
became a billion. Granted, now he's fucking it up. But like Kanye, if Kanye wants to say, well, okay, we get it. We know.
No.
You don't get to say that.
No. Wait, but like we seen a very impactful documentary where Kanye was in death damn office telling people,
You're
yo.
going to change this.
No.
Trying to hit it.
Oh, okay. You're saying he believed himself early on.
Right? So Kanye was telling people, yo, I'm the greatest artist ever when he was only making beats, right? So I feel like people mean too much confidence in what you do. Bro, like I truly believe, because again, bro, like it was only like I truly believe, bro, that if I put my mind to it, I can be, like one of the, like a top athlete, right?
That is different than actually doing it. The whole thing, a lot of people have the capacity to be a top athlete. He could probably be, he could be a professional bodybuilder if you wanted to. He could probably, I don't know, like I could be a fucking professional sprinter. I don't know. I could marathons. I believe I could run a marathon. I have not ran a marathon. I don't get to say I could run a marathon or get to take any of the credit for running a marathon because I haven't done it. You have no bitches. Don't be flexing like you got bitches. That's all I'm saying. This is just friendly advice. To get better at podcasting is don't flex something that you could be embarrassed.
You got bitches. That's disrespectful.
He has a girlfriend that he spends a lot of money on. But
He's talking about
something you should be drawing attention to.
Of course, right? So he's talking about listen.
Rapper Riley or nothing.
Now listen here, right? So like he's talking about the live show, and I believe a comment was made about like, oh,
Look at the way Flakko used to dress, bro. Them thighs is disrespectful. Them thighs is disrespectful in some pants, bro. You can't be wearing those, Flakko. That's not manly. I'm just saying.
lot of money on thousand. This man's in California. This girl's in like North Dakota or
Oh no.
say he met her in college. They never had intercourse ever. I said, why?
He better off a
Because
tag.
religion,
That nigga better off a tag from day one.
and, you know, he want to go to school to learn how to be a dad. Some stupid shit. But he dishing out all this money. And then alarm went off in my head because Valentine's Day came around. Man, bro, you gonna fly your girl out here? It's Valentine's Day. Oh no. I said, man, this fool is getting played. Right? And then shout out Blast. As far as the LA scene, he making noise. Shout out Blast.
Disrespectful thighs. He didn't have thighs.
She's following Blast.
No,
And Blast is
that make you look a little bit different, bro. It look like you be with them. Look, no lie. The way poetic Flakko thighs look, he looks like he should be with Ray J and the dudes with beards, and they be having females did, but they be lined up, they be having fades and stuff, wearing all them chains and stuff. Boy, listen, if poetic Flakko wear them pants, he be busting.
fast forward. He don't have to talk about it. He got played. It was bad. So she got him for like over 100K. He was paying for nails and shopping sprees and paying rent. They never hit. Not in the same state. She not even touching your fat ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it makes sense. And I'm gonna tell y'all why a lot of this makes sense. Then I want y'all to say, shoot the super chats, and at the end I'm gonna knock them out. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna knock them out. Now, people that don't rest, they gotta, you know what I'm saying? They gotta do a little more, pay a little, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? They hate. This is another clip that I'm about to play that, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
His name,
You know what I'm saying?
last name came into question about certain things. Go ahead.
And you playing with, dog. You from conspiracies? All right, cool, bro. But where I won't tolerate it, bro, is yo, I got a last name, bro, and we are very prideful people, dog. Like my last name, I would die for that, bro. You like I will lay that shit out and crash out for my last name, dog. So when I see niggas saying that I have an open case and then implying that it's something sexual of nature, dog, I can't let that go, Lush. You feel me? Right?
Did you do that? I didn't catch that. Bro.
Yeah. No. Right? Lush told niggas that I had an open case out and insinuating that it's something sexual of nature. Now again, bro, I cannot tolerate dog as a man, yo. Win, lose, or draw, Lush. I need that fade outside, yo. Or I need that fade outside, yo.
Oh shit!
That's my last name you playing with, dog. Nah, bro, not like that, bro.
I did not see this coming. Flakko's been sitting here for 30 minutes. Flakko's
Nah, bro, that's my last name, yo.
ready to go. He said, and he was in a good mood. He was ready to go. He's like, I'm going to save this all for Lush. This was not the curveball I saw coming.
Bro, wait, bro, listen, bro, like, I have a father who would die for his last name, but what the fuck would I look like, bro? Being somebody who on this platform, I don't bother nobody. I don't talk shit about nobody. I mind my business. For the last month, I'm minding my business. And niggas woke me up to shit yesterday with this fuck shit. You feel me? I'm minding my business. I don't bother nobody, bro. It give up the weird or you from conspiracies, cool, bro. But to put that smart on my last name, I can't tolerate that, bro. I need my fade outside, Lush. Let's get it, bro.
Hold on. Man, fuck your last name. And he, oh, I don't bother nobody. Damn, you wasn't bothering nobody back then? Huh? You wasn't bothering nobody back then? Hearing it now. Fuck your last name. Your last name is Tarnish. Your last name is Tarnish. And I'm gonna tell you, and y'all go see why Your last name is tarnished. Frederick Jala. Frederick. If that's your real name. Because that would just be coming from over there. Because you come out here like when you was like 5 or something. And they're like, y'all want to be more Americanized, so y'all get some Americanized names like Great Joe. Y'all may just and y'all keep the African last name, but y'all put some white shit in front of you. Or some bullshit or whatever. If Frederick your real name, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, Frederick Jala. I'm gonna tell you why your name bullshit. Fuck that last name. Only go with family. Any female need to run from the Jala last name. It ain't straight. On any resume, it ain't straight. A little segue into why last name is bullshit. And whoever married and put that last name up. Oh, I forgot. All right, look. I ran across something with academics, but I didn't click on it. But it said something about poetic Flakko girlfriend being a 304, being a hoe, right? So I'm like, that makes sense because whatever fucking this fat dirty dude, she gotta be in it for the bread. You know what I'm saying? Whatever bitch got her head between them big ass, sweaty ass thighs,
True.
topping bro off. She hard on for cash, bro, on bloods, but yeah, but I heard she a 304, but I'm gonna dive into her just like I dive into R&B, but I'm gonna get back to that. But however, he said he needed a fade out of Lush because Lush did some digging. He says he's from North Carolina, but they found out he's from Darby, Pennsylvania.
Exactly.
A past he
I've
finds
been
out,
told why y'all saying it again.
upon looking that up, there's some confusion. They get Frederick Jala mixed up with David Jala, his brother. But oh, listen. David Jala is a freaky fraud. Boy, listen. He just like Whack 100. Only good. They all freaking frauds, bro. And after this, put the link in my bio on Instagram. MB_THA Mayor. After this live over, the link is gonna be in my Instagram. MB_the Mayor. Now, before we get into this, do I have anything else to say? Let me see. Because I'm gonna have my young beautiful assistant read off his
Yeah.
paperwork.
He about 35 years old.
Freaking,
Munchie is 35 years old.
elaborate after that, but how many on there, bro? 16. All right. Is you ready, Mrs.?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna intervene, bro, because it's entertaining.
See, now it's finna turn to his Whack 100 stuff. Reading paperwork. Munchie, where you get this paperwork from? Who gave it to you? Why do you have it? And why is she reading it? Like you have these documents in your possession. Let's continue.
To me in the boldness of this freaky frog. What? I'm Inglewood family. And y'all, please log in with the super chats. I'm gonna knock them out at the end.
Got to.
But this freaky frog is foul. And Frederick Jolly got the nerve to
Frederick Jolly
what's going on with
is my real name. Frederick Jolly, my real name.
I want to know what's going on at Thanksgiving. When you call in and you go home, do you embrace your brother? And he's a freaky fraud. But however, all right, let's get it going.
Detective Sector read Jolly his rights and asked him if he understood those rights. Detective Sector informed Jala that there was a complaint SA.
Instead of the full name. Now, all right, keep going.
Detective Sector asked Jala if he knew SA. Jala explained how he knew her. Detective Sector then asked Jala if he wanted to talk to him about it. Detective Sector testified that Jala said, I mean, I was feeling horny or whatever, so I went over,
Wow.
and tried to get her to
And
give me a
try to
blowjob.
get it. He said, try to get it.
She told me to leave, then I left. Jala further stated, I mean, like we like to talk and stuff, I thought, why not? I mean, she knows I like her. Jala told Detective Sector that SA was flirting with him,
Well,
playing with him, so that is why he pulled out
wow.
his junk.
Hit junk.
Jala said that after he pulled out his junk, SA was still giggling. So he went up to her and she pushed him away. Jala responded by telling SA, come on, you know you want to. Sector asked Jala if he ever attempted to put his hands down SA's pants. Jala responded, I tried, but she wouldn't let me. Detective Sector asked Jala if he ever got his penis in SA's mouth. Jala responded, no, no, God, no. Oh my God. I mean, like I wish. Jala did admit that his penis was exposed the entire time. He was in SA's room. Detective Sector asked Jala again if he put his hands down SA's pants. Jala said, that's what I was trying to do. She was like, stop. Jala also admitted that he tried to put SA's head towards his pee for a blowjob, but the SA said no. On cross-examination, Detective Sector stated that he asked Jala if he inserted finger in her V. Jala responded, oh God, yeah, I think it felt like it, but I don't think I put it in. At the close of moved for a crim R.29 acquittal.
That's deep.
Jala testified on his own behalf. Jala testified that he had a speech impediment because he stuttered sometimes. Jala explained that during stressful situations, his speech impediment is worse.
Yep. My real name is Jala.
Pause. Now, right there, right? I'm like, damn, his brother stuttered too. So it's genetics. That I'm like, damn. So your horny brother, he should be at least 33 right now. Your horny brother, he stuttered. He probably was horny as hell. All that little BS. But all right, keep going.
Jala explained but that he had been in the United States since February 18, 2002. Jala was 9 years old when he came to the United States. He was 21 years old at the time of the trial. Jala testified his English was very fluent. Jala started at Cleveland State University, then transferred to Ohio University during his sophomore year, but then transferred back to Cleveland State during his junior year for financial reasons. He moved into his dorm room at Finn Tower sometime after the semester started. He met SA, his next door neighbor, at a Halloween party. Sometime before Christmas, he went to her dorm room to watch a movie with her. On March 6, 2014, Jala stated that he was done with class around 3 p.m. He said that he smoked some marijuana, then he went to get Chinese food. When he came back, he passed SA's room. He heard what he thought was SA talking on the phone. He admitted that he was high at this point. He heard SA talking about a sexual encounter with some dude. This conversation led to a knock on SA's door. When he did, SA opened the door and greets me with like I that she always has. He did not recall seeing Hannah Simon coming out of SA's room. Jala said that when SA came to the door, that he was high as F word and he wanted to do something crazy. He walked in, dropped his Chinese food. Jolly stated that he remembered walking in her room and his junk was out, and he realized the door was still open and that anyone could see him. He said he removed his stand on the phone before he knocked on her door. He took his pee out just to see what she would do. A guy he worked with told him that pulling your pee out is called dropping anchor.
Don't do it.
The same guy told him
Don't do it.
All the time.
Don't do it.
Jala stated that he tried to motion SA's head down, but not forcefully. He recalled that SA's head did not go down at all. SA moved away and said, I'm not that kind of girl.
I bet.
SA then said, you need to leave.
Pause. At that point, get up out of there. And I can't even say at that point because what makes you knock on somebody's door because you overheard her having a sexual conversation and you walk in and what somebody told you, drop anchor. Never heard of that term.
Me neither.
Drop anchor, right? Drop anchor. So that means show your meat.
Yes.
I'm saying, and try to guide her head to your private part. What is going on in the Jala household to where you think is that cracking? What's going on? Huh? Huh, Jalas? All right, keep going.
Jala said that he never intended to force Essay to do anything. Standing there, like playing with himself.
Oh, wow.
Head, but it never happened.
Wow.
Jala said that he was horny.
This is crazy work, Jala.
He did not know what Essay told him that she and her boyfriend broke up. Essay made a phone call, but Jolly did not pay attention to what she was saying. But he did not think it had anything to do with him. While she was on the phone, he tried to put his hand in the front of her pants to see what she would do.
Wow.
Essay kind of flicked.
This is bad luck, man.
Jolly then tried to.
I feel sorry for this dude, man. See,
she said, "Stop."
When your life is on the internet, you can't do nothing about this but take it.
3 or 4 times declined you, bro. 3 or 4 times, Jala brother, that she declined you. All right, keep going.
At that point, he realized she was serious and he left. Jala said that he was not successful at putting his hand in Essay's pants, nor did he put his finger in her V. Jala said that he went back to his room to take a nap. While he was in his room, Essay knocked on his door. He said, "The door is open." Essay opened his door. He thought she was there to check on him to make sure he was not mad at her. She gave him his Chinese food and left. Jolly testified that he thought that Essay got mad at him, so she made up the story without realizing how serious the accusations were.
Not bad.
On cross-examination, Jolly testified that he did not think he did anything wrong. He was just being persistent. At the close of his case, Jolly renewed his Crim R. .29 motion for acquittal that the trial court denied. The jury found Jolly not guilty of rape, attempted rape, and kidnapping, but found him guilty of gross sexual imposition, fourth degree felony.
After we done with this, gross imposition, what said again?
Gross sexual imposition.
Gross sexual imposition.
Never heard of it, but it's deep.
After we done wrapping this up, we gonna read the definition of that. But go ahead.
That's deep.
The trial court sentenced Jala to 158 days in jail, giving him credit for 123 days already served.
Pause. Bull crap. Bro, hold
bad.
on. Okay,
It's bad.
so you pull your anchor out on somebody.
Anchor.
Female. I don't want it.
Pulling anchor out. Dropping anchor.
She tell you no about 3-4 times. And you get 150 days
In jail.
20 days credit. And free Tiny Munchie.
What did he say that for? What did he say that for? Top of the AM, man. You catching me on a decline. It's almost over with, dog. Till tonight. I got to do like 2-3 videos. Get some little rest because I know how it go.
But you push yourself, you force your hand down somebody's pants, you try to push this female hand towards your privacy, and you get 150 days. All right, we keep going.
It further sentenced Jala to 9 months of community control. In his first assignment of error, Jala contends that his conviction against the manifest weight of the evidence. Unlike sufficiency of the evidence, a challenge to manifest weight of the evidence attacks the credibility of the evidence presented. Because it is a broader review, a reviewing court may determine that a judgment of a trial court is sustained by sufficient evidence, but nevertheless conclude that the judgment is against the weight of the evidence. In determining whether a conviction is against the manifest weight of the evidence, the Court of Appeals functions as a 13th juror.
All right, pause. All right, look up that charge, gross or whatever, that he got 150 days for. I may read what exactly that means, right? And this is an example when the judicial system fails you. Because if this is anybody's daughter, 150 days, come on, man. Come on, bro. I used to be a jailbird. I could do 150 days on my head, bro. 150 days for
That's not a good thing to say, but I understand.
women.
Ain't nobody trying to kick out no 150 days. That's what, 5 months? He said I can kick out 5 months like that. I ain't.
And you heard
I ain't trying to do 2 weeks.
Some girl talk to a friend about, you know what I'm saying, getting hit. That's crazy. That's not an invitation to knock on the door, walk in there, drop your anchor, and then after you finally figure out it ain't happening, leave your Chinese food, go to your room and take a nap. It's crazy.
Yeah, cause she ran after she dropped off that pizza. I mean that Chinese food. She was like, "This nigga's weird." That was an Uber Sneaks. That wasn't an Uber Eats. He gave her an Uber Sneaks.
Gross sexual imposition is a serious criminal offense, primarily defined in Ohio law, that involves non-consensual sexual contact accompanied by specific aggravating factors. Unlike rape, gross sexual imposition does not require proof of sexual penetration, but rather focuses on light touching of a sexual nature.
Okay. Now, 150 days for that, and then 120 days credit is crazy. That remains 30 days with some community service. This little gun case I got better go away. Better go away.
They said you have 5 that went away already, Munchie. Stop it.
Finding. I said, man, what's so different from? Because in the state of Ohio where this case took place, for the charge, you have to register. Every state got their own, California got Megan's law, every state got their own thing, right? Now, I looked up David Jala in Ohio, no record. I looked up David Jala in North Dakota, no record. I looked up David Jala.
This sounds policey.
Pennsylvania, no record. And finally, California, no record. Where is David Jala? Did he move back to Africa? And because Flakko, Poetic Federal, you worried about the wrong things.
Damn.
You into all this gangster business, this rap business. Let's protect the babies. What's up with the babies?
He's stupid for that.
Huh? What's up? Poetic Federal?
Poetic Federal.
Because, hey, look, I swear to God, bro.
I gotta write that down.
Flakko.
Poetic Federal.
I'm done right here, bro. I'm on your bumper because you're a horn or use a frog, bro. You just like your daddy West. Bro, use a horny frog, bro. And that bitch you messing with, that little 304 that's using for the money out there in Texas you living with, bro, sucking on your dick between them big.
Oh, wow. Hold on. Yeah, Munchie wilding now. That's how you can tell everybody on No Jumper be in their emotions. Once he get to doing all that, he violating all kind of. He didn't took his content to green to yellow. Munchie. I could just imagine the things that you told Poetic Flakko in good confidence. Poetic Flakko played the background, no big chains, no flossy sauce. He wasn't like in hefty trash. He wasn't trying to keep up with the Joneses and them. He started getting lineups. He started cutting his hair because at first he had the pork chops with the afro, looking like he was backup Karate Man for Shaft. But he was just a little fluffy dude, you know what I mean? And I mean fluffy. Boy, the thighs on that boy is not manly. Phew. Boy, and then no socks with the shoes. Oh, bruh, you 300 and something pounds. You act like putting socks on your feet for the motion. You just feel the uncomfort of the sock. Like this sock is just too much. Like it hurts my feet when I put on socks. I'm allergic to socks. Bruh, he got it bad. What? They let him clout chase. Brick Baby, it's footage of him saying that Brick Baby said, make sure you put money, or Brick Baby said, make sure you put money on my books if I go to jail, especially if you're gonna be using my name to clout up off of the Big U case. Like, yep, he told him that. And Flakko said, yeah. I put money on your books, man. You don't even trip. Then Flakko, since everybody knew he was in the area, distanced himself. Now, everybody telling his business. Don't know why you thought it was so cool to tell everybody where you live, because now they got a state on you. And you very close to Cali. What? That's like a 3-hour drive from, I mean, not a drive, a 3-hour flight from LAX. Because I used to fly from LAX to Houston. And that was 3 hours flat. Maybe a little less, but it was 3 hours for sure. So Flakko, you ain't for. I know it's cheaper rent. You get a big old house with a YouTube check. You could. I knew it was, I knew it was gonna start lagging again. That's why I dipped out. But yes, sir, Ski. It is what it is. It is what it is. I believe while everybody was playing checkers, Poetic Flakko was playing chess. Poetic Flakko, or as he say, Poetic Flakko, or as he say, Federal. One edge Poetic Flakko had on everybody. He went to college. He took the content as a business. Y'all took it as extra play. That's why Poetic Flakko crossed y'all in the end. Poetic Flakko's been to college. Y'all been to hoods. Y'all been to jails. He ain't been there. But as a college student, you learn to adapt and attain information. With the focus of completing your career. Poetic Flakko is a college boy. He wants to complete his career. He wants to be known as, when I left, I took down a whole whoop-de-whoop just off my YouTube. You know, I told him he gonna have it. And y'all let him do it. Y'all told Poetic Flakko everything. Something Flakko who stood up for him, Munchie. And now, the same one that you say, Munchie, about 2 times about people wanting to put the beats on your boy, say, Munchie, about 2 times about people wanting to put the beats on your boy Poetic Federal. Now, he moved far away. And once he knew that, moved far away, and they can't get me, I'm finna do like Charleston White. That's all he doing to you. Charleston White just did it to YSL. And then Poetic Flakko, you talking about his brother. He ain't got no charges. He can carry blick. You can't. Come to Texas. Come on his property after he told you to leave. I bet you he probably got some dogs you ain't even heard of, unless he's scary like that. I think he's too scary to even raise dogs. But if he is trying to be like Academics, remember Academics scary ass when Meek Mill said he gonna meet up at his front door and he gonna make a video, he gonna shoot a video at Academics front door. Remember when Meek Mill told Academics for speaking on his name, he was gonna do a music video and pee on his front steps? Y'all forgot. As did. He didn't wait on no Rottweiler puppies. He got Rottweiler full-fledged size dogs. Then he so not taking care of his dog. Remember one of his dogs got loose and bit somebody down the street? And that's when Academics was all on the he had a video where the police came to his house and he was acting all shook up, and he came out and he was like, "Oh yeah, that's my dog. One of my dogs stayed up. Oh yeah, the other one, yeah, he's crazy." Man. Like, he didn't know what was going on. They was tapping on his door because his dog did something. Best believe Poetic Flakko was like this. Oh no, man, not me, man. Oh, absolutely not. Talking to himself, yelling and everything. Nobody in the room to pay attention to him. Oh no, they're not gonna do me like that. And then all he doing is watching everybody views, watching everybody uploads, taking the game, and he stole it from y'all. Can't say us, because I only known him for a year. So I can't say us. Y'all did that, not me. I've been on here 14 months. Yo, he been on here 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever years. I'm here 14 months. Cold day in hell. But it is what it is, right? So I guess y'all gotta deal with it. You made that monster, now he made his money, now he say what he say, and he get on. Charleston White, what you gonna do? He got blicky. He ain't gonna be on here toting and doing all that. Nah, he gonna do it secretly with his registered pistols. He's in Texas to where he can get everything. When I say down south, he is the epitome of down south. He can get assault everything. So he clouded up off no jumper. Y'all had his back because he was trying to play the citizen role. And now look what the citizen is doing to the public. Y'all didn't see the build up of Poetic Flakko, how he been disrespecting the culture, but just using certain people just to all the way violate. He just picked a certain person to all the way violate, but he was talking to the mass. He was talking to everybody. That's what made people in New York laugh because he was making fun of the culture, but not even knowing they thinking, oh, he no jumper, West Coast. He not even West Coast, so he cloud chased off too. He cloud chased off of being from the West Coast. He is not. He cloud chased off all the rappers and whoever came to No Jumper. He had his own podcast on No Jumper, a little show, this and that. He did what he had to do and he got on. All he did was show up to school while y'all was coming up there to school with Pizza Huts and Papa John's and AFC's, and, DoorDash, Uber Eats. He was going through the cafeteria line, looking at y'all, and he was the same dude with the glasses, the big beard, and the nappy hair, just walking through with them thick ass thighs and them little ass sweats and them pants with no socks on. Would you talk to him if you was in college? If you see him go through the line and you dress and act the way y'all act, just take him back high school or college. Would that be your friend? The dude that wears the black jacket every day with the black sweats that stretch out like thighs, like thunder thighs, with the black shoes, look like he got them at Walmart, and he ain't wearing no socks. So, you know, it is what it is. So, what you gonna do about him now that he saved his money, got on, and climbed up? Ain't that the point? He was in the hood, which was no jumper. He made it through the struggles, all the Ricos and everything. He's distanced himself. Now you're mad at him. It's another Say Less Moments TV. Make sure you like, hype, subscribe. And as always, go live for a little bit. I ain't gonna be here that long. Still gotta do my videos. Axe.